What's up, YouTube? It's your boy TG Chats, and today we are back with another live reaction slash review of another manga that is a personal favorite of mine, which is Boruto to Blue Vortex and the original Boruto. I'll tell you right now, you can say what you want to say about the Boruto anime, but in regards to the manga, even including the original one, I think it's honestly like a 10 out of 10. It's some of my favorite readings. So if you're one of those people who don't want to get in Boruto because you've heard bad things about the anime, I highly suggest you get into the manga. Because like I said, man, this shit is gas. I really didn't have the idea to cover Two Blue Vortex or manga reviews in general up until recently. So that's why this is going to be my first one. So if you haven't really been following, feel free to ask any questions about anything in the bottom and I will try to answer them to the best of my abilities. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this chapter. I am so excited because like I said, I love this and this shit is just gas. So it looks like the chapter starts off. It looks like Koji is explaining to Boruto how space-time ninjutsu works here. It says space-time ninjutsu. It instantly transfers you or other people anywhere. As with flying, it's basically an Otsutsuki ability. Dude, the Otsutsuki abilities are broken. If I could have any like type ability in Naruto, dude, I want Boruto's powers because he's just OP. You've manifested it several times in the past, but they were all single accidental bursts under limited circumstances, so it's something that you cannot control. However, in about 6 years' time, you managed to master it. Dude, I think it's so crazy how Koji unlocked his Otsutsuki ability for like foresight and how he's training Boruto for things that Boruto will learn. Like in this case, he said he's gonna master the space-time ninjutsu in 6 years' time, but due to Kashin Koji's ability and his foresight, he can teach it to Boruto right now so he can master it in order to help them prepare a little bit better in the fight against Jura. And let me just make this a little bit bigger here. By marking metal objects with your chakra so that you can sense them, you evolve it into a ninjutsu that enables you to move freely and instantly wherever you want. Bro, Boruto's swag is just through the roof. And that is the Flying Rajin Jutsu. Flying Rajin, yes, you named it after the similar jutsu favored by your grandfather Namikaze Minato, the fourth Hokage. In truth, there are two different jutsu. You actually don't know the real Flying Rajin, as you sought to control space-time ninjutsu you devised on your own. Basically a replica of Minato's jutsu. Well, technically Tobirama's jutsu. Devised, I'm a genius, except all I feel right now is pressure. Boruto is a genius. He's a genius. He's the biggest genius in all of Naruto. Think about it. He has the fourth Hokage as his granddad, Naruto as his dad, Hinata as his mom, Neji as his uncle, Uzumaki, Hyuga blood mixed together. Like this kid is really just the prodigy, bro. He's really just the freaking prodigy. Metal objects are the most suitable for chakra marking. That is the optimal solution that you reach through trial and error. Metal, so display too. Of course, shuriken, kunai, even decorations and utensils. Any metal object can be used for displacement. And if it was within your visual range, the translocation would be easier and more accurate. So he's about to be like on his Sasuke. I throw my sword, swap where my sword is, and then nah, Boruto got it. Boruto got it. I love that Boruto has a sword because I'm a huge fan of sword characters. So I'm already imagining the plays that he can make with that sword. Within visual range, huh? Are you saying that it's difficult to teleport far away? Let's say you've got two marked chakra shuriken, one far to the north and the other to the south. You sense the chakra on the objects and try to translocate, but in this case, you have no clue at which of the two shuriken you'll arrive because he's further away. And like you said, the more farther away you are from the shuriken, it's going to be a little bit harder to transport to it. But we're talking about Boruto, the kid, the prodigy. He gonna learn how to do this in the most optimal way, and he can fuck around in our world, maybe transfer from North America to China if he really wanted to, because he's really like that. Makes sense. Could be a problem. It would not be an issue if only one object were in play at a time, but then you wouldn't be taking full advantage of the jutsu. And so you came up with, what did Boruto come up with? The idea to use symbols. Each metal object will be a distinct shape, and visualizing that unique symbol would make it possible to accurately transport to your intended coordinates even if they were far away. So, like for this an example, he has like the Uzumaki's clan sign, and let's just say he used the Hyuga clan sign for another one. If he visualizes the Uzumaki symbol in his head, he'll transfer to the Uzumaki symbol. Or if he visualized the Hyuga clan symbol and that's where he has the object, he would transfer to that one. I see. So I should prepare a variety of metal objects exclusively for teleporting myself long distances. Indeed, but the further you want to displace yourself, the greater the power of concentration necessary. The longer, basically, like you said, the longer it is, longer, further, whatever you want to call it, he is away from it, it's going to be a little bit harder to teleport to that location. Listen, Boruto, in just a few minutes, you've acquired theories and knowledge that took the future you many years to cobble together. Bro, I want to know, though, like, yes, he did foresee, and he's teaching all of this to Boruto right now. But I really want to know what Boruto's training arc was like in that other timeline where Kashin Koji isn't helping him learn like all of this stuff in the now. Like, what was that training arc like over the years in which he was learning to master the time space ninjutsu as well as all of his other abilities? I would be super interested in seeing that. But knowledge alone isn't enough. In order to truly master the flying Raijin, you'll need to study and practice extraordinary amount. That's not a problem. Let's keep going. I've got a ton of things to do. That's what we like to hear, Boruto, ready to put in that work and come and say today. We don't even care that people think you killed the Hokage. We got a whole another mission right now. We can bounce back to that, but now it's time to put in that work. I don't get it. If you could see both good and bad futures, why not tell everyone everything and have them help? Wouldn't that guarantee things to go in a good direction? No, because once you tell people stuff, they're gonna want to put their own twist on it, and it's always gonna be that one dude out the group that want to do some devious shit and mess it up for everybody, bro. It is truly ironic, but the more people that know it, the more the nature of the future will change. Once you know a future, you can no longer act the same as before you knew it. Instead, it will branch in complex ways, making it even more difficult to forget. Like, that's like when people say, would you want to know when you were like the day you're gonna die? And I'm always one of those people that'll say like, no, like I wouldn't want to know because I wouldn't want to live my life a certain way knowing that I was gonna drop dead next week or 3 days from today, because I would live my life a little bit differently than what I would have normally done. So I think that's what Kashin Koji's kind of hitting at, something like that, to the point of completely negating the advantage of foreseeing the future via pretense. For better or worse, to know the future leads to the act of destroying it. Preach, Koji. I fuck with Koji. I cannot lie, bro. He's a W teacher, and I love how Boruto has this parallel with his dad, how Naruto got trained by Jiraiya, and Boruto's getting trained by Kashin Koji. And he got trained by Sasuke. Like, the dude got trained by Sasuke with the swordsmanship, and now he's getting trained by Kashin Koji, who knows all about the Otsutsuki abilities. Like, Boruto was about to, he already is OP, but when we're talking fully developed 100%, I know how to master all of these abilities and control my karma and this, that, and the third. Boruto is just the strongest ever in Naruto, bro. Do y'all think Boruto could beat Barryamo Naruto? Or do y'all think Barryamo Naruto is a little bit stronger? Let me know in the comments down below. Because I think if he's not stronger than him, Boruto might be the second strongest like ninja ever in Naruto Boruto series. Like, he's scraping up Madara, he's scraping up all the previous Hokages, in my personal opinion. And in particular, the more futures you know, the greater you diverge from the track called fate and become a singularity in a heretical existence, which makes the future unstable. True. So it's better for most folks to not know anything, for things to proceed towards a good future, and the duty of we singularities of fate is to aid the past to give futures from the shadows, which is what Boruto wants to do. Ultimately, Boruto's dream, like he said, he always wanted to be the shadow of the Hokage. The dude idolizes Sasuke. As we all know, Sasuke was like the hidden Hokage for the Hidden Leaf Village, and Boruto wanted to take on that role since he was a kid and since when he got introduced to Sasuke. So this stuff like this is definitely fitting for Boruto. Just like me, you become a singularity. Boruto kind of shocked. I don't know what that means. and has a view who will likely see this sooner or later. Ida, yeah, Ida be snooping and just peeping. You can't have no type of conversation. You can't admit to your homie, I got a crush on this girl. I got a crush on that girl. You can't sneak nothing past Ida, bro, because Ida instantly snooping in on all conversations, man. Well, Ida, any luck? It seems as if Boruto isn't saying much. He must have his reasons. It feels to me like he's doing it to prevent unnecessary danger to you two. That might be the case, but he's always taking on everything by himself. Because when you that dude and when you that guy, sometimes you gotta shoulder it. That's one of the things about being a man. Sometimes you just gotta shoulder it alone. You gotta shoulder it alone and walk that lonely road, and they'll appreciate you in the end. As for Kanoa, they won't stop seeing or treating him as the enemy, even though it's obvious we have a mutual foe. So it's up to us three to help him. Hey, where's Boruto right now anyway? Sarada, I don't think Boruto wants us to know, huh? We may have taken Boruto's side outwardly, yet we know almost no crucial intel about him. But I think it's because of that we've been able to live freely like this. Class rep. So I feel we ought to be doing is not to chase after Boruto, but you saw it too, didn't you? If it gone badly, Boruto might have died instead of just being wounded. It's too reckless for him to take those monsters on by himself. Have you considered the possibility that he got hurt because we were there? You feel me? Like in a bunch of anime slash shows when people are trying to fight these base godlike ass opponents, bro, just step aside, let me handle it, because at the end of the day you're gonna be in the way, and when you got people in the way, sometimes you might try to go and save them, and now I done got stabbed in the chest or something bad happened. So Samir's making a good point right now. You might want to try putting yourself in Boruto's shoes. Why Samir looking all like down like that? Well, she low key got a crush on Boruto, and we all know Sarada likes Boruto too. So I'm wondering where this conversation about to go. Do you really think he likes having to keep things from us? Has there even been a moment where you reflected on his pain? But that boy Boruto got a lot of pain, bro. Boruto got a lot of pain, bro. Class rep, and not just Boruto's feelings, but mine too. You do know, don't you, that I like Boruto a lot, and yet you just leapt into his arms. Hey, Samir was low key hurt when Sarada jumped into Boruto's arms. She was hurt. She was super hurt, bro. Can't lie, she was super hurt. Salty Boruto. Boruto got the beep. I've tried to be respectful of your feelings and understand that your reaction in that moment was to be expected. But what about you, Sarada? When you were in front of me, did you think about my feelings at all? Even just a little bit? Awkward. It's so tense, I'm afraid to even twitch. And yet, this is crazy fun. Keep going. Look at Ida. Just always want to be in the drama, always want to be in the tea. But hey, if I'm her, I'm sitting there thinking the same thing. Like, wait, they bickering and a little fight might break off. You feel it? Let's see where this goes. Sorry, I don't mean to bring this up, especially at a time like this. They both love Boruto, bro. Let's be honest. Wait, class rep. How much longer will I still just be class rep to you? Ida, it's Shikamaru. Yeah, Sarada kind of. I wouldn't say Sarada was in the wrong there. I don't necessarily think Sarada was in the wrong, but Samir's probably had those pent up feelings for a while, especially since the chapter where Sarada ran and hugged Boruto in front of her, and she was super salty about it. So I don't really blame Samir for letting out her feelings, but she did kind of show that she was a little bit jealous of Sarada right there. But she was kind of speaking some facts. Boruto obviously doesn't want you guys to help him out right now. He has to go on this journey alone. Sometimes you gotta respect that a man has to take that journey alone and shoulder the world, and walk his own fate. And then when it's time to link up, then we gonna link up. So she was kind of spitting facts in regards to that. Then we got Shikamaru dialing in on Ida. And these fucking elders, dude. I can't stand their ass. Even back in the original Naruto, couldn't stand their ass. What is going on? I hear he's been in the village several times. Moreover, you let him slip right through your fingers when you had him in custody. He's one measly rogue ninja. Why haven't you been able to dispose of him already? Measly rogue ninja. Nobody besides the Jura or some Otsutsuki beam can stop Boruto. What do you mean some one measly ninja? You try to get in there and stop Boruto. You think some little ass handcuffs just want to stop this man? No, sir. We talking about Boruto Uzumaki, the real child of the prophecy. For real, for real. Talking about measly. Man, you better put some respect on his name. Please forgive this. Recapture him and snuff him out quickly. Should you fail, those responsible will end up being brought to task. Rest assured, Lord Daimon, we shall put an end to this in a manner that suits your wishes. Yeah, I'm not getting up with Boruto. I'm sorry. If it were up to me, I'd rather not meet with you in person, as looking at you muddles my thoughts. Boy, you look at Ida, you heart damn near finna pop out your chest. I don't want the sensory to have Shikamaru finna crash out, cheat on Tamari against his will. I didn't want the sensory units eavesdropping. Besides, I like it when you're out of sorts. It's cute and endearing. And what if sand circumstances? The hidden sand is entrenched right now. Unfortunately, it's just as you predicted. There's a new divine tree person. His name is Ryu. He's molded on that. He's basically talking about Garo's son, Tsunagakuri Shinki, and his target is the Kazekage, Gara. The Kazekage is safe for now since he's sealed away, but Ryu is unable to do that seal, likely because it's his jutsu to begin with. Because if you guys remember in last chapter, it was pretty much looking like a life or death situation for Gara and Shinki, and then Shinki used the sealing jutsu on Gara to prevent Gara being turned into a divine tree, which therefore caused Shinki to be devoured by the divine tree. Hence is how we got Ryu, and they should show him a little bit in the chapter maybe. But since Ryu is pretty much the reincarnation of Shinki, he has the ability to go and undo the seal. And, you know, when these juror members are reborn, they have like this motivation for who they want to devour. So when it was Sasuke being turned into his divine tree form, he wanted to go after Sarada. Shinki is reborn. He wants to go after Gara. Jura was reborn and he wants to I wouldn't necessarily say Naruto. I think it's more so the Nine Tails that he's infatuated with. Hence is why he wants to go after Himawari right now. But once again, Gara sealed right now. He's kind of safe. But ultimately, Ryu, aka Divine Tree Shinki, is going to try to undo the seal so he can devour the Kazekage. We need to take down Ryu for Gara's sake. I'll arrange a mission to the Hidden Sand. By the way, what I saw is from a few hours ago. It wasn't real time. There's an annoying divine tree who was actually able to look into her eyes when I'm watching with the Senrigans. Oh, so that guy can see that Ida's peeping in on their conversations. That's possible? Is it some sort of ability? I'm not sure, but it made my blood run cold. I don't know what he might have done if I kept watching. Ida not really that strong, like whole time. Her abilities are just broken, but I wouldn't say like she's like really like a strong like fighter, which is hence why she has Damon on her side. So I apologize, but please don't ask me to watch them in real time anymore. Understood, no worries. Past events are fine. I'm grateful for whatever intel you can gather and report. Oh, and about Boruto. You're the one who set it up, right? Help him escape. Shikamaru was a go for that. He definitely helped Boruto get out that jam. Because Shikamaru ain't a goofy like everybody else and is putting two and two together. Like this whole story plotline don't make no damn sense. If Naruto dead, how come he ain't got no damn gravestone? Or where is Naruto's body if this man ain't dead? Why would Boruto come and help out the village if he was this number one enemy that wanted to betray the leaf and kill the Hokage? Like, I don't see why nobody else is putting these together, but thank God that Shikamaru kind of woke up. But I can imagine what it's like in his head because your brain, due to Ida's ability of rewriting the past of having Kawaki basically being Boruto and Boruto being Kawaki. I wonder how that feels like conflicting with those thoughts all the time when he's interacting with Boruto. Because his mind is telling him that Boruto is Kawaki. But when he's looking at these real situations that are happening, he realizes, wait, like Boruto might not be this bad guy that that my mind's telling me. Don't play dumb, relax. I won't tattle on you to Konoha. I mean, it wouldn't be to my advantage to endanger your position. Besides, I just don't intend to reveal anything to you. Haven't told a single lie. Above all else, I don't want to cause Boruto trouble. Forget I said that. I was thinking out loud. Well, she got a little crush on Boruto, too. Kawaki's agreed to team up with him for now, so if you want something done about those divine trees, I leave the two of them alone to do it. Ida, Boruto has a mystery accomplice. Have you seen him? Kawaki and Boruto, I wonder what that team up is going to look like. He previously spoke to me in the form of a toad. That toad wasn't familiar. It's Kashin Koji, isn't it? Yes, sir. As sharp as ever, Shikamaru. And yes, you're correct. in the Toad conversation. Listen closely. I'll give you the gist. No questions, all right? What? Sarutobi, Konomaru, Chiyasara, and Mitsuki. Deploy those three to the land of Wind. Either Ryu or Matsuri are bound to show up there, or perhaps even both together. Have your trio team up with 2 Sand Ninja to slay them. Hold on a minute. Explain what's going on. Boy, he just said don't ask no questions. Just do it. Give me a convincing reason why I told you no questions. Even if it's not enough to convince them, then come up with something plausible. One other thing. Do not let Uzumaki Himawari outside Konoha. Jiro has set his eyes on her. If she steps outside of Konoha, it may draw his notice and will result in her death. I love Himawari, bro. And the fact she got the 9 tails is so fire, bro. Fortunately, Jiro holds Konoha's cultural value in high esteem, and he himself is reluctant to wage battle within the village. So, barring any extreme circumstances, she should be safe for now as long as she stays within the village's boundaries, and notify everyone to treat him as any ordinary customer if Jiro happens to pay a visit to the bookstore or some such. Bro, what? Jiro is a menace, bro. He's just gonna be walking through Konoha any second. I might blow this bitch up. And they just want us to look at him like he's just some normal dude shopping in a bookstore, bro. Even Shikamaru, like, what? You want me to let this dude just roam in our village to buy some books and read some shit to make him stronger? And we can't do nothing about it? Hey, big bro, sometimes that's what you gotta do, bro. This is no joke. What is most critical is to not provoke Jiro. Understand that if you truly anger him, we will have no chance of winning. Absolutely none. Yo, Jiro is fucking OP. To avoid Jiro intervening, we'll hit the others with the minimum force required, and if Jiro shows up, retreat immediately. That's all for me. I wish you luck. I wish y'all luck too, to that little team he finna put together, because them Jiro boys ain't no joke. Hold on. My belated thanks to you for your assistance in Boruto's escapes. I'm very much obliged. You followed your heart, going against village laws and your fellows to carry out without the proof of any truth, to do what you believe was right. I will not coerce you. Keep following your heart to achieve a good future. Kashin Koji spitting, bro. What a drag. I don't like how they made it what a bother instead of what a drag. But Shikamaru don't change. Let me light up that square. I'm stressed the hell out. I'm gonna light up this square and get to thinking. Put on that thinking cap. Follow your heart, huh? Why the heck did I bring that up? Samir starting to think about it a little bit. Like, why did I say that to Sarada and just pour my heart out like that? It's okay, baby girl. Sometimes you just gotta let out what's on your chest, man. Look at Mitsuki, my boy. Mitsuki fresh as hell. Sarada, low-key got aura in that. Sarada, is something wrong? Nah, it's nothing. I'm fine. Don't space out or the Sand Ninja will make fun of you. Master Konohamaru. Yodo and Araya? Yo, they are from a long time ago. Welcome to the land of wind. We appreciate your help. Thank you too. Now let's get moving. That area with all the Konoha rocks. Find that. Master, where did Lord 8 get this intel? I don't know. It's supposedly a reliable source, but I'm dubious about it as well. Yo, it's been a while. Your orders changed a lot. You into a guy? Huh? Oh no, not that it matters. So she pointed out. Found him. Divine Tree people. Look at Shinky. His ass got 2 toes. What is this toad? Damn it, there's 2 of them. A clue that'll lead to Boruto. To be continued, and now we gotta wait a month for the next chapter, bro. I hate that we be having to wait a month for the new Boruto chapters. I wish they came out weekly. There's been about almost 100 Boruto chapters with 2 Blue Vortex and original Boruto like combined. And original Boruto came out 7 years ago. So in 7-8 years, we've only got 100 chapters, bruh. I really wish that they made these weekly. This shit not gonna end till I'm 50, but I'm here for it. All in all, this was a very dialogue heavy chapter, updating people on what's going on. Obviously, we're about to get a little bit more action, I presume, next chapter as this mission has started. And obviously, we have our assembled team looking at the Divine Tree people. right now. These two are probably strong as hell, so it should be a very, very, very entertaining fight. I wonder what happened to that Toad right there. RIP to Toad, because it looked like his ass got scraped up. But that's going to go ahead and do it for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 16. If you guys want to see more manga reviews, or if you want to see me read a new manga that's one of you guys' personal favorites, feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know if I should look at something, or if you guys want me to do a different manga. I would appreciate a like, follow, subscribe. You already know how that go. I ain't gonna beg you if you do it. I love you. If you don't, I still love you. But that's gonna do it for today's review of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 16. It's your boy TG Chats, and I'll see you guys on the next review.